Hello, Hola, Konnichiwa, Salaam, Ciao Namaste. Peace to all. This is Soulology, the science of the soul. And we're going to talk about two things for today. First of all, we're going to talk about this channel. And we're going to explain a few things that have been going on right now that many may be trying to figure out what's been going on, like what happened. So, first off, to you guys and girls out there, um, nothing's happening with the channel in a sense. It's not disappearing, is what I mean. Um, but what is going on is there was some issues that came up using my editing processor. The editing software I was using, the editing software I was using, I had to update it, and pretty much it deleted the system of things I put into place. And right now I'm completely working towards rebuilding that again, for you guys. I do feel you guys deserve better content, and I feel I deserve to put out better content one way or another. But for now, you will be getting a lot of videos like this one right here for now. These won't be the ones that consist every day. I am working on making other ones right now at this point in time. But while I'm working on this at this point in time, one of the other things that I am working on is putting out different content that you guys desire, for more information. Some of it's going to be more informative instead of seeing me or whatnot. And I feel you guys really do deserve that type of content one way or another. And I feel that in order to bring out better content for you guys, I think it would be good to work upon that. And that's something I am working on this week for you guys, as well as next week. So if you're wondering why there are not that many videos at this point in time, and if there are no videos that are coming out at this point in time besides this one, just know I am working hard towards building new videos, new content for you guys to make sure that they're a lot better than what they used to be in a sense. But what we're going to be talking about is simply consistency. Why is it so important to be a consistent soul? How to be a consistent soul in a sense. Let's first start with the why. Why it's so important to be a consistent soul, if you so choose, by the way. Because some people might think, well, I don't really care for any of this and that. Then this video simply isn't for you. And it all depends on you, and it depends on where you are desiring to go to. When you are consistent in your dreams, which is what I mean as a soul, whatever you are creating to experience in this life, when you are consistent in that, when you are pushing that, when you are looking to get to whatever you desire in life, taking no for an answer is very important. Realize that you have to take no for an answer from everyone, because many people will not believe in you. Many people will think that you cannot make it. Many people will think you're wasting your time, that you're not good enough, that you should be doing something else, that you should get a better job or whatnot, or you should get a nut, or you should just go and get a job or whatever they feel. And you're gonna have that happen maybe a lot to you, one way or another. You have to be willing to make a choice to take no for an answer and keep going forward, no matter what anyone says to you in life, period. It doesn't matter what they feel, it's not their dream. You have to remember, none of this is their dream. This is your dream. This is your life. This is your experience. You are creating your journey. You are creating to become whatever you truly desire to be. But at the end of the day, like I said in my last video, the other thing is, You have to be willing to fully believe in yourself when no one else believes in you. You have to be willing to love yourself, be consistent with yourself, and have patience with you, no matter what anyone else says. There are a lot of people that might not believe in you. There are a lot of people who will feel you aren't good enough. There are a lot of people who will feel that what you're doing, again, is just simply a waste of time. That you can never be like the greats. And that is a choice, because you have to remember that is how they feel. Because they can't see themselves doing it. How could they ever do it themselves? I've asked people this who even have told me how to do certain things and creating certain things in life. That, are you a millionaire? And the reason why I say that, or even a billionaire in a sense, because if you haven't made it to that point, how can you tell someone how to do a certain thing if you haven't done that? And the reason why I said if you're a millionaire is because of the fact of wealth. One of my goals, of course, is wealth, as you know. Now, even though that's one of my goals, you have a lot of people who do not have wealth, who will tell you that you should be doing this, you should be doing that. But I also know wealthy people who would tell me simply that the the rich don't work. Now you might be thinking to yourself, well, you have to find a way somehow. Of course, of course, of course. And I've learned very well how to find that. But the thing is, one way or another, you can't tell someone how to do something if you've never done it. It's like someone who's big telling someone how to exercise correctly. It's it's like someone who doesn't have a lot of money telling you how to earn a lot of money. That you have to do this, this, and that. You can't learn from these areas if you do not know of these areas, if you've never experienced this in your life. And that's where you have to even think logically about who is telling you what to do and feel and doesn't believe in you. Remember where they're coming from and remember where you're coming from. And it may not be perfect, but you're perfectly made. And last, realize that you are perfectly made. You may have to sometimes look yourself in the mirror. In fact, you should probably do it all the time. Look yourself in the mirror and love that person who's in there. You may be frustrated about everything that's going on in life. You may not like the position you're in today's life. You may be in a point in your life where you're a late bloomer with everything that you think is success or successful. It may be very frustrating to you and heartbreaking and hurtful, and you don't know what to do. But love yourself. And don't doubt who you are. Have patience. Because at the end of the day, if you are pushing whatever you desire and you keep going forward and you keep going forward and you keep going forward and you keep going forward, you will make it. But you have to be willing to keep pushing yourself forward. Remember that to know thyself is to know the creator within who you are. And remember always that you are a beautiful, amazing, magnificent, divine, creative beings that are the gods, the goddesses, and the creators within. So be the end. And for everybody out there, if you feel if you feel you want more details on something I've said, let me know in the comments down below so that I can work on making a new video for you guys on that. But to everybody out there, have a good morning, a great afternoon, and a fantastic evening. And to everybody, peace and Namaste.